of all, introduction of Java. So as we all know that Java is a computer programming language, and we do programming in there one, and we almost know that what a language is. So a language is a source of communication between two entities. For example, you can select between two person, or if it's a computer programming language, so computer programming language is a source of communication between the humans and the computer. So Java is a computer programming language which was developed by James Gosling and Patrick in 1991, which was released by Sun Microsystems. But later on in 2010, this was acquired by Oracle Corporation, and then they released the Java. As we discussed before as well, that object-oriented programming language, right? So Java is object-oriented programming language, so we will be mostly dealing with this Java in term of classes, methods, and object. And also the program writing and compilation and debugging in this one is easy as compared to the other languages, because it's a high level language and a human can easily understand its coding. Java is important, and we are studying Java just because more than 3 billion devices at this time run Java, right, in one form or in another form. It is mostly used in mobile application, like if you can see the mobile application running on or Android operating system on mobile phones. So that's mostly is back and has been coded in Java. If it's a front end being coded in XML or something, but a back end, it's Java is working on there. Similarly, Java can also be used for standalone system, like you can create a software for your business, for a school, or for any other business. So it's mostly desktop application can also be created using Java. Java is also used in web. Web is nowadays used most widely, and we can design applets, we can design animation, and similarly it's also used in web application. Games can be developed, and its coding can be done in Java. So that's why Java is getting more and more importance day by day, and it's like more than 3 billion devices running the Java in one form and or in another form. If we can see the features of Java, so Java is the most popular programming language in the world nowadays, because as I discussed before, there are more than 3 billion devices running it at the nowadays. And similarly, it's popular because of its open source and freely available resources, and because of its huge community to support. It has more than tens of millions of developers. If you need any help, you can find it online. You can just only ask a question and you will get answers in seconds of that one. So you get a huge community to support, and just because of its features, that inheritance, and its polymorphism, and similarly its method overloading and method overriding, right? So it has lower development cost, and the code can be reused again and again, right? So code can be reused. And similarly, Java, we can say, is close to C++, so people can easily switch from C++ to Java and vice versa. And it's one of the most important features is simplicity. So that's I say that it's a very simple, like if somebody have got experience in C++, so they can easily switch from C++ to Java, right? So it's very easy, and it's a high level language, so the code writing in that one is also quite easy. It's very easy to understand, right? So, and another feature is that it's because of its bytecode, it's also got very much popularity, because if you write a code in that one, so this is converted first to the bytecode, and after that it can be easily run on any machine. And because us has there can be no pointer is used in this one, so because of that one, it got security in that one as well, because the pointer is directly accessing the addresses. So if it has no pointers, I mean you can't directly access the that one, so addresses, so that's why it's secure. And one of its more important features is portability. So as I said before, that means bytecode generated once and run on any machine. That means you write a program in Java, so that bytecode, that dot class file, right, that has been created, so that's can be then converted to the machine code, and that machine code can be that's is the bytecode is a machine independent, right, and the machine code is then machine dependent. So according to each and every machine, the bytecode will be converted, and so that's why it can run on any platform like Windows, Linux, Mac, Raspberry Pi, right? It can run on any platform. And it have also the facility of compilation and interpretation, right? We can say that mean compile and interpret it, because first when we write a computer program, that's first converted to the bytecode by the compiler, which is actually that class, right, file. When you compile your program, so you can see that, I mean there is a that class file, and then that class file is interpreted on different machine according to their own, according to every machine. And so that that class file when interpreted, so it generate a machine code that is machine dependent, and that's all is being done by JVM, which is Java Virtual Machine. So Java Virtual Machine, for every machine, generates its own machine code, and then it can be used on each and every machine, and that's why it can run on each and every platform. It has another feature we call distributed. So Java program can be run on network, on internet, so that's why we can say that means it's got the property of distribution as well. And similarly, multi-threaded mean like you can run multi-threads at the same time, like for example you can run multi-process at the same time. So Java has also that feature, that means you can run multi-thread and that one at the same time. Now after the Java importance, now we will be going to discuss about the Java editor, where I gonna write the Java program. So if you see, there are too many editors, like for example one can do the programming of Java in Notepad and Notepad++, if somebody can like an Eclipse or Netbeans. We will be using the Netbeans here because it's also freely available, popular, right, and programming in that one is quite easy, right, and the Netbeans. So we will be using the Netbeans here. So this will be quite easy. Our third one is, if we can say, one can get all the resources for creating professional PC, businesses, web and mobile apps with the Java terminologies, right? So we will be using the Netbeans, so because in that one the programming is quite easy. But if you are installing any editor, like for example Netbeans, so the Netbeans definitely needs something on which it can run, and that's the JDK. Or if your system doesn't have any JDK, so it will be difficult for Netbeans to run, right? So first you need a JDK, and you're gonna download that JDK and install that one, and after that you're gonna install the Netbeans or Eclipse or whatever editor you wanna use, right? So but the JDK should be there, and JDK stands for Java Development Kit, and it consists all of the software and tools that's been needed for the compilation, debugging and running that application that we have written in Java. So it's just like providing the facility, right? So if there is no JDK, so no Java program can be run with the help of the Netbeans. If you write the program in the Netbeans, still it can't be run, it can't be compiled, right? So we need definitely the JDK, because the JDK consists of the JVM and all the class libraries. So definitely when it run the program, it compile, and then according to the machine, the JVM will convert that bytecode to the machine code, right? And here now I'm just giving you the important links on which you can find the theory and these slides, right? So here's a website, ilearnpoint.com. You can find here, right, the notes, the theoretical, all these things, right? And similarly, if you want to get an updated videos about the Java, so you can subscribe the iLearn point our channel, right? So you will get mostly the Java updates on that one. Subscribe the channel for the latest video, and thank you very much for that. Thank you.